Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, live on the LI Sports Network. We're here at the rinks in Hauppauge, getting ready for the first of 3 games here on the North Rink. Freshman division matchups kick things off tonight. Northport Huntington Tigers taking on the Connetquot Sayville T-Birds. Travis Quigley here on the call. Joining me on the crew tonight, Paul Trentini and Sam Musnick operating the board and running the camera respectively. Happy to have them here with me tonight in the Bird's Nest. Gabe Curry going to be joining us later on, as always, running the social media channels. Kevin Broderick, Rowan Loddick taking you through the games over on the south side. National anthem going right now. Tigers going left to right here in the first and third period, wearing their home white uniforms tonight. T-Birds will be going right to left, first and third. Wearing their visiting reds, T-Birds draped across the front. Matthew McCartney in the net for Northport Huntington. Daniel Friars in the net for Connetquot Sayville. And here we go. First period between these two freshman sides. It's Arnold who possesses the puck right off the draw, moves it ahead to the blue line. It's Jones now racing in, and a poke check by Thomas Martin takes it away. And it's the Tigers back in with numbers. Drop pass off, and it's Tissot, settles it down, moves it back to the point. Across to Caden Thomas Martin. It's intercepted by Jones, 2-on-1. Jones has fielding drive in the net, pass is blocked. Back with Jones, swiped away up to the point. Petrie holds it in. One more time, Petrie just making a stand-up defensive play at the red line. Petrie cuts into the zone. Thomas Martin steps up, takes it away. Another sweep and poke. Arnold trying to slide it over to Jones. A stretch pass for Jones. Missed his stick. Icing coming. Offside going to be called after puck popped out to the blue. Unable to hold it in was Brody Arthur. Koisku trying to make a move down the boards, and Mooney takes it away. Out come the T-Birds. It's Mooney, the captain, forcing another turnover and back into the zone with some numbers. Mooney, backdoor pass, save made McCartney. Pops to Volpe, one-timer's blocked. Another rebound, they score! T-Birds going to go up 1-0 here, minute 39 into the game. Proscia from Volpe. First of the season for Proscia. Mooney in, trying to dangle past Hedger. Hedger takes it away. Slides it forward to Dowling. Dowling, nice move with a chance. Dowling to the backhand. Friars with a nice stop. And now a stretch pass for Volpe. Can he get there in time? First to it, no icing. Out front for Dietz. It's broken up. Great defensive play on the back check by Klingensmith. Mooney, cross-ice pass. T-Bird trying to make a change, though. Tigers as well, making a line change. And off the bench, getting the puck is Jackson Beal. Taken away on the back check, hustling Ferrante. Now Ferrante with a one-on-one try. It's blocked. McManus working hard, trying to keep the puck in. Tanzi dumps it back deep, and the Tigers look to regroup. Touch pass through the middle, doesn't find a home. Donnelly gonna wheel it back behind his own net. Goes to cut back, loses an edge, lost the puck, and a shot on goal is covered up by Friars. Clearing attempt is held at the blue, dumped back to the corner by Hahn. Rolling with it to Sarno, looking up top, picking it off McManus, and clearing the zone. Puck still bouncing around at neutral ice. It's settled, and skating it is Kahn. Andrew Kahn, tucking the shoulder on Ferrante, curls to the point. Pass to the middle, and the shot's broken up. Guzzo couldn't get it to the net. Racing ahead with a ton of pace right now. It's Donnelly. He's forced to the corner, will recover the puck. Pass in front, McCartney got a piece of it. It's stuck up on the side of the net, and now we get the stoppage. McCartney doing a nice job keeping that puck out. Stretch pass all the way down. McCartney lets it go. Icing going to be called. Tied up at the dot and backhanded towards the net by Alfano. Now a battle commences behind the net of Friars. Tight defense being played by the T-Birds here, and it's Petrie. Looks to clear off the boards. 2-on-2, and it's poked back low. Madeline Dinkle, first to get there. Rims it back around where it came from. Big collision on the half wall, and the puck is swatted out of the zone by Teller. Teller wins the battle between the red and the blue, and it's Van Gordon who can skate it into the zone now, and knocked away by Tiso. T-Birds looking to reset. Petrie. And a phenomenal foretrack applied by Alfano, who takes the puck away, gets a shot off while falling, and Friars lets it hit him in the chest, drops into his blocker. 5:02 played here in the first period. 1-0 lead for the T-Birds over the Northport Huntington Tigers. One to the circle, and Koisku had the shot blocked. Petrie banks it off the back of the net. Gonna wheel right now. Petrie. Skate to stick and dumps it in. Fielding, looking to put it on goal. It's blocked. Chance here for Jones. Save. Gets his own rebound. He scores. Jones gonna get his 5th of the year. Makes it 2-0. Following up his own shot there. Two nothing for Connetquot Sayville here in the first. And Jones wins the faceoff back. It's Arnold who has the puck now. He's forced into the zone. And it's going to be collected by Hedger with the weak side wrap. Back at the point. Shot goes wide. Came off the stick of Ahrens. Through the middle, breakout for the Tigers. Koisku didn't see it coming. Ahrens steps up, chips it off the wall. It's back on Ahrens' tape. Through the middle, over to Arnold. It's jumped by Hedger. Taken back away, though, by Fielding. Jones gets there first. Out front, McCartney jabs it away. Still loose. Backhand try, Arnold. We got the whistle. Jones from Fielding, the second goal for Connetquot Sayville. T-Birds win it. Shot from the point. They score. Ahrens gets his first of the year, and it's 3-0 for the T-Birds. Right back to the point, and Ahrens wastes no time. Steps right into a shot and beats McCartney through the 5-hole. Might have been screened as that puck came through. 3-goal lead, 2 goals in under a minute. Right off the draw, it's Mooney. Fakes inside, goes out, and McCartney scoops it up with the glove. I want to thank you for joining us here live on the LI Sports Network. Suffolk County High School Hockey League. One back to Mooney. Save McCartney. Rebound hacked at. Another stop. Off to the corner with Proscia. Cycled down low to Dietz. Dietz out of the corner. And 2 Tigers quickly close off the space. Volpe there now pressuring. Trying to get it back for the T-Birds. And Volpe does win it back. Moves it back door. Dietz can't get the one-timer off. Goes through the skates. He's going to roll the circle now. Shot got blocked. Proscia keeps it behind the net to Volpe. Volpe to Proscia. And McCartney able to get the paddle there, put the glove over it. Tied up in the circle, and won by Beal off to the corner. T-Birds getting on it, keeping the Tigers hemmed in deep. And the Tigers able to clear the zone, but it's stopped up at the red line. And it's flipped back in by Chura. First two, it's Hahn. Hahn trying to go D to D. Volpe breaks it up. 7:35 to go in the first period. It's cleared out of the zone once again, and Donnelly swoops back to collect. Off the wall, hits Dietz, and Dietz has numbers. With Volpe driving the net, it's poke check to the corner. Beal gets on, pressuring. Helping out is Hahn. And now it's flipped ahead by Kahn. That goes through from the point, and it's parried aside by McCartney. Volpe off the boards now, to the front, sticked away. Hahn got a piece of it. Chura stepped up to keep it in. Now comes back through the middle. Proscia across for Volpe. He shoots. Shoulder save. McCartney. Great T-push across there. Puck still in beneath the goal line. Dietz looking to hook it to the slot. Volpe showing off the hands. He scores. The loose puck in front. Volpe found it. And quick mitts to slide it on the backhand home. And you got to give credit to McCartney. He almost robbed him with the paddle. Volpe gets his third of the year. And it's 4-0 here in the first. Offside to be called here on Connetquot Sayville. Just held in at the point. Ferrante through the middle. It's stolen away by Tissot. And into the zone comes Cohen. Looking back for Tissot. Hustling was Chura to get in the lane. Chura uses the glass, chips it out. McManus racing after it. DeSarno wants to get there first for the Tigers. McManus stopped him up. Goes across the seam. Nobody there and chipped out of the zone by Tissot. A long stretch pass redirected in by Ferrante. Puck continues to pinball before being settled down by Alfano. Alfano swivels the hips, keeps driving wide. All the way around the net. Curls back deep, and it's forced off the twig. Petrie trying to skate it out. Cohen with the stick check. Gets it to Alfano. Stops up, going to try to stuff it. Comes in front. T-Birds able to clear. No, just held on the line. Thomas Martin at the net. Save. Rebound. And Friars able to lose the stick, put the blocker on it, and get the whistle. Held in at the point by Hedger. Puts it to the corner. Petrie settles, banks it off the back of the net. Did that earlier, does it again. The assistant captain trying to skate it out, but takes a hit from Alfano, who puts it back down low. Dinkle with the wrap. Hedger walked the line a little bit, goes back to the corner. Now out to the slot. And a stick lift by Dinkle, tying up Alfano, but Alfano pokes it back deep. Shot goes wide. Cohen cycles it back across. It's Tissot around the net. Broken up by Van Gordon. Alfano to the corner now. Looking to the slot. Dinkle breaks it up. Tissot right there. Drops it back at the point. And put deep by Arthur. Petrie moves it to Teller. Teller trying to go back. Just a little bit too far in front. And here come the Tigers once more. Driving wide to the backhand. Friars with the save. Hintman plays it across ice. Stopped up by Hedger. And Hedger with a beautiful spin into the offensive zone. Hits the brakes behind the net. Drops it off. Now a shot. That hit the post. Koisku cycles it. Alfano takes a bump. Keeps the puck, protecting it from Dinkle. Alfano to the point. Shot back door. Kick save. Rebound. Still loose in the paint. Goes underneath Friars. No goal. It just got saved on the goal line. Tigers win the faceoff. Back to the point. Getting a piece of it with Fielding. Around the net goes Mooney. Up the boards, out of the zone, and scooped up by Jones. Jones trying the toe drag, taken away, but Mooney following it up. Mooney gets the shot and goes in behind the net. Tigers clear, icing's waved off. 2:45 to go here in the first period. It's 4-0 in favor of the T-Birds. Northport keep it in. Koisku driving wide, shoots while taking a check, but missed the target. Collected off the wall. Dowling with a shot that Friars will make the save on. Battle continues deep. Dowling. Pass to the front is blocked. Held in the zone. Kahn trying to drive back to the point. It's picked off. And Aaron skating it out. Sliding it over to Arnold. Arnold puts it in, but offside going to be called. T-Birds win the face-off. D to D for Mooney. And Mooney's going to turn up ice. Mooney races in, offside again on Connetquot Sayville. One back to Mooney. Stops up just before entering the zone, now carries in. Settles it at the hash marks. Beats a defender, rolls to the top of the circle. Shot gets blocked, pops across, a blocker save for McCartney. Volpe holds it in at the line. To Dietz in the high slot, just goes under the tape. Mooney on the keep in. A slat pass to Volpe was blocked. Volpe gonna collect in the corner. Beats one, shoots low, stick save McCartney. Puck is cleared out of the zone by Frey. Mooney there, and backhands it to Aarons. Through the middle hits Dietz. Clean breakout, as now it's touched across to Volpe with Dietz driving the net. Sauce by Volpe to Dietz just behind him. Final minute of the first. Stepping up and clearing the zone was Ryan Hahn. It's Aarons. Tucking the shoulder, driving wide, moves it to Volpe and dumps it in. And Aaron's going to keep driving the feet all over it. That one almost popped off his skate and in. Held by Dietz, winds. Knuckle puck is blocked. Thrown in low by Aarons. 30 seconds to go. Off the back of the net, Volpe. One more time. Off the pads of McCartney. A second try is blocked. Third try, save McCartney. Cleared out of the zone by Frey. 15 seconds left, icing waved. Aarons is there in time. Reverse to Mooney with 10. One last rush here. Over the red line with 5. Mooney cutting to the middle. Drops it off for Dietz. And the T-Birds can't get a shot off before time expires. 4-0 after 1. Connetquot Sayville in front here in the freshman division. Second period is a go here between the Northport Huntington Tigers and the Connetquot Sayville T-Birds. T-Birds up 4-0 after 15 minutes of hockey. Travis quickly here on the call, Paul Trentini, our producer, and Sam Musnick on the camera for us. Delayed offside on Northport Huntington, so a resetting T-Birds get it out pretty clean, but in the neutral zone it's broken up and dumped back down. Puck takes a hop, goes right to Friars, who's going to cover it. I want to thank you for joining us here on the LI Sports Network tonight. First of 3 games here on the North Rink, 6 games total in the Suffolk County High School Hockey League. Wednesday night hockey, week 8 already. Can't believe we're 2 months into the season. Time has certainly been flying. And speaking of flying, here comes McManus. McManus to the middle, just in front of Ferrante. Off the wall, held in at the blue. Save McCartney, rebound there. McManus back at the net, a third hack at it. And McCartney will cover. McCartney standing tall in that blue paint tonight. Sachem East Islip next. Connetquot and the Smithtown Hop Hog Bulls. Both games in the varsity division. That's going to wrap up our night. We'll follow after this one. Driving coast to coast. Alfano couldn't get the backhand shot off. And now it's Petrie who skates it out for the T-Birds. Stops up and dumps it in as Alfano was applying plenty of back pressure. Off the glass, Dinkle holds it, shoots, takes a couple deflections before getting blocked. Put out off the wall onto the stick of Tiso. Tiso trying to drive through. Petrie stepping up, playing the body, and the puck skips all the way to Friars, who will cover. One to Koisku, shoots, stick save by Friars. Great chance right there off the set face-off play. From the point, friendly fire. Trying to recollect it was Dowling. Instead, it's out of the zone with Petrie. Petrie driving wide, tucks the shoulder and shoots. Goes right off the noggin of McCartney. Potential chance to break here, and it's Koisku who gets the head man pass from Dowling. Koisku's in, trying to drop it back. Dinkle hustles and breaks it up. Jones collects, trying to skate it out for the T-Birds. It gets right back to Jones. Inside out move. Stops up on the bottom hash, and it's poked away. This allows Koisku to collect, but he overskates it. We do have a delayed penalty coming up here on Connetquot Sayville. Mooney touches up, whistle goes, and the first power play of the night is going for the Tigers. Jones is getting 2 for roughing. Power play set to begin for Northport Huntington, and they win the faceoff. Trying to put it right on goal was Frey. It got blocked, and that allows Connetquot to clear. Hedger looks to start the breakout. Snaps a pass through the middle long, went right under the stick of Beal. Back off the wall to Fielding. Fielding trying to catch up to it. Missed timed the angle and the placement of it. Stopping up, high slot, shooting, glove stop for Friars. Rebound collected and curling with it. Mooney creating some space. Gonna skate short-handed here. Mooney going for the power kill. coast to coast, slides it over to Fielding. Back to Mooney on the backhand. Stopped in the crease. What a block right there from Declan Hedger. Tigers fire it all the way down. Friars just steers it off to the boards. Arnold trying to clear. It's intercepted. Chance here. Save Friars. Rebound. Swiped away by Fielding. Arnold gets the puck out. Back to get it is Andrew Kahn. Kahn going to skate with it now. Nice move. Faking outside. Cutting to the middle. Just got the stick lifted, though, by Aarons, who recovered nicely. Alfano drops it back to the point. Flipped across to Alfano. Takes a check from Arnold. It's back on the stick of Alfano. Off the wall. Mooney in the way. Comes up to the point for Kahn. Kahn's going to wind. Take a slap shot that Arnold blocks. 10 seconds left on the power play. Alfano behind the net. Cross point. Poked off the stick of Kahn. 5-on-5 hockey. Through the seam, and Aarons jumps it. Bradley Aarons skating it out. Aarons, a drop pass for Jones. Missed the stick. Jones trying to keep it in. It's skated out by Tiso. But Aarons recovers it, working back. Drops it to Dietz. That goes under the skate this time. And now Alfano going the other way. To the outside. Shot. Friars will make the save. In the circle now, comes back, fanning on the shot there was Dowling, and Dietz is going to split through. It's a 2-on-0 to Volpe. Volpe puts it off the bar. Would have been a beautiful goal set up by Dietz, splitting through the defense in neutral ice. And Volpe hits it square off the crossbar. Back low for Volpe. To the middle. Proscia under the tape. Dietz fans on the shot. Koisku looking for Dowling. Aiden Dowling in a foot race. Coming together with Donley. Donley gets it off the wall. Not out though. Circling off the boards, and a glove stop on the wrister from Klingensmith. Tiebers won the faceoff, can't get it out. Koisku behind the net for Klingensmith. Takes a bump. Churl lost his footing. This allows the Tigers to take the puck back. Cross point. Shot through from Spardell was blocked, but popped right over to Klingensmith. Klingensmith back behind the net. Defended by Chura. It becomes 2-on-2 now as Koisku and Donley join the fray. T-Birds get it out. Spardell there. Backhands it just quickly ahead as Dietz was all over. Settling it down, slowing things, Donley. A stretch for Volpe was broken up. Back into the O-zone come the Tigers. Dowling to the middle of the ice. Save. Rebound. No shot immediately by Klingensmith. Resettles, now shoots. Friars covers. Goalie change here for Connetquot Sayville with 7:54 to go in the second period. Jake Degenfelder checking into the game. Petrie started behind his own net, now works into the Tigers zone. Petrie, fans on the shot, is forced in behind the cage. Skips up the boards to Frey, who has plenty of space to take the puck out of the zone. Dumps it in as soon as Dinkel begins to pressure. Ferrante whacks it around to McManus. McManus clears. Thrown back in by Caden Thomas Martin. Slap shot from Thomas Martin. Degenfelder, first stop of the night, takes the whistle. Tigers win it. Shot just missed the net there. Dinkel goes off the boards. Cleared out by Tansey. Comes back to Petrie. And Petrie heads up, cutting into the zone. Stick check, loses it. Cycles for Ferrante, and Beal right there. Knocks it off the twig. McManus chips it in, centering pass, blocked. Guzzo dropping down, looking to clear. Petrie holds the line. Petrie shoots, and it's snagged out of the air by McCartney. 5:57 to go here in period 2. 4-0 lead for the T-Birds. All 4 goals came in period 1. One back by Connetquot Sayville by Van Gordon. Mooney making a move, gets it back and slides it to the corner. Hintman's pass broken up. Alfano turns north with it. Driving wide, Alfano will take a shot. Degenfelder well out of the blue paint. Will stop it. DeSarno able to hold it. Now back across the point. Kicks wide and paddled aside by Degenfelder. Hintman out through the middle. DeSarno's going to win the foot race to it with Teller pressuring. Whacks it out of the zone, and Alfano, one-handed chip, gets it around Mooney. Trying to slide it to the middle of the ice, and we got a penalty called here. Cross-checking call on Mooney, and it's another power play for the Tigers. Good start for the T-Birds as they send it down 200 feet. Leading the rush is Hedger. Slides it out to the right-hand side, wrapped around the dasher. Alfano scoops it. Takes a check from Arnold, trying to pop back to his feet. We got a penalty called here, and it's going on the Tigers. Tiso going to the box now. We're going to 4-on-4. 4:35 left in the second. 4-on-4. Petrie. The puck at the point. Slides it across. That shot saved by McCartney. Takes a whistle. T-Birds with another face-off. Touch over to Petrie, just keeping it in at the line. Moved across. Jones knocks it out of the air. Rolling up top. Across to Petrie with it. Petrie looking to go D to D. It comes off the skate of Cohen and out of the zone. Dinkle, quick pass looking for Arnold, but he was headed off for a change. And it's Alfano who rushes in the corner battle with Petrie. Up to Fielding. Fielding takes it away from Caden Thomas Martin, and it's Jones in. Stops up at the top of the circle. In through the slot off the skate of Fielding. 30 seconds left of 4-on-4. Across for Jones. He settles and shoots. Hit the glass. Dinkle back at the net. Saved McCartney. Rebound cleared away. Out of the zone comes Alfano. Looking to chip it past Dinkle. Stopping up and clearing it out. Fielding forcing a turnover. Nice move out of the corner. The backhand try. He scores. Beautiful goal from Fielding. His 5th of the year. 5-0 T-Birds. Volpe back in, floats it on goal. McCartney makes the catch. Tigers will win the faceoff. Volpe getting all over it to Dietz now. Up top, it's Chura. He scores from the point. What a shot there through some traffic. T-Birds extend the lead. Just floats that one in from the point. As promised, Gabe Takuri in the building. Volpe gets the pass, slides it across to Proscia. Proscia to Dietz, 2-on-2. Dietz fans on it, back off the skate to the forehand, hits the back wall. Driving in, breakaway chance. That goes off the crossbar for Dowling. Donley gains the blue, wraps it in. 2 minutes to go in the second. Stretch pass, and it's Dowling off to the races one more time. Dowling cutting wide, and a poke check. Taking it away was Mooney, the captain. Dietz does chip it out of the zone. Smardell slows him, but Dietz takes it right back. Has Volpe driving wide. Dietz is going to shoot. One more time. McCartney with the glove hand. I want to remind you, follow us on social media. Make sure you subscribe on YouTube. Don't miss a second of the SCHSHL. Gonna have a penalty being called here on the T-Birds as the Tigers get the puck out. Ferrante drives Frey off the biscuit. and touches up for the whistle. It's an interference penalty going on Mooney. So with 1:27 to go in the second period, it'll be another power play here for Northport Huntington. T-Birds win it. Dinkel on the backhand, not out. Kahn rolls, has a chance to shoot, but put it over the net. Ferrante took that one off the face mask. That blast went wide. Great keep in right there from Frey. Ferrante breaks up the pass. Can he clear? No, it stays in the zone. Final minute of the second. Solid defensive play from Madeline Dinkel, and she clears. Kahn takes a bump from Ferrante. Pushed ahead by Guzzo, and Aarons is going to settle it down. 33 seconds left in the period. Hits Tansey on the pass. Tansey dumps it in. Staying on the forecheck here. Continuing to just slow down the Tigers as Aarons collects. Put one wide. Leading the charge now, Andrew Kahn. 10 seconds to go. Kahn cuts wide on Aarons. 5 left. Takes it around the net. One last chance for a shot. Will fire. Squeaks through. Degenfelder gets a piece. And that'll do it. 2 periods down, 1 to go. T-Birds up by 6. We start the third power play for Northport Huntington. They race the puck into the zone. Scooped up out of the corner. Out front, just missed the outstretched stick of Cohen. And Jones is out. A little head fake at the red line. He'll shoot, he'll score! Jones catches McCartney off the post. Second of the night. 7-0 Connetquot. "24 seconds into this third. And Jones takes a bump from Thomas Martin, lost the puck. Back to 5-on-5 now. Sweeping stick check from Jones, and Petrie takes the biscuit. Stretch to Jones, receives the pass on the backhand. Little D&C, dump and chase. McManus knocked down by Tiso. It's Fielding now. Just trying to race ahead. He was able to clear the zone. Jones playing the body on the boards. Knocked Cohen off his feet. Alfano continues with the puck around the net. Up top for Thomas Martin. Has a lane. Stegenfelder makes the save. Rebound still sitting there. Alfano put the second opportunity wide. Petrie through the middle. Recollects it off the boards. Slows it down before flipping it in. And Alfano collects that in some space. Winds for a clap bomb that missed the target. Dumped in by the Tigers. And it's Donley who scoops. Held in at the line, out front. That one's blocked. Tigers trying to keep it in. Dowling moving it low. Now out to the high slot. It's blocked. Now a big slap shot kicked away. Nice save from Degenfelder. Little over 3 minutes played. Wrapped around to Hintman. And he'll clear. T-Birds done a really good job tonight of pressuring on the forecheck. Keep taking pucks away as Chura's back in. On goal, McCartney does not allow a rebound. Backhand try, that stopped right on the goal line. Ryan Hahn making a phenomenal defensive play right there. It's happened a couple of times tonight where we've had some goal line stands. Donley settling it down. That clearing attempt got blocked. It recovers as Klingensmith had a chance to drive it right to the net. It's back with Klingensmith. Hooks it to the point. Trying to take it to the outside is Kahn. Chance was blocked by Dietz. Dietz chips it through and couldn't kick it up to the stick. Proscia settles, but it was outside the zone. Gets a pass back. Turning, gaining the red and dumping it in. Proscia out of the corner for Dietz. One-timer's blocked. McCartney sticks it away. Chura keeping it in. That shot deflected. Proscia scoops his own rebound for Volpe now. Volpe, little head fake. Sweeping poke check. Back with Chura. Goes through the legs of Proscia and wide of the net. To the point. Donley. A lot of heat on that wrister. He scores. T-Birds continue the offensive burst. Move to Jones. Jones into the zone with numbers. Beats another defender. Trying to get a shot. Great job by the Tigers on the back check, not allowing one. Icing's waved off. Aaron's back to scoop. D to D for Mooney. Fielding. Broken up by Beal. Around the wall, Arnold is there. Lost it in the skates. Found it to Jones in the high slot. Blocked in front. Ava Spardell in the way there. That shot sticked away by McCartney. Mooney keeps the zone. That shot from Arnold took a deflection, and he'll score. .8:15 left here in regulation. Tigers got no work low. Up to the point. Caden Thomas Martin off the target with it. Alfano's going to get there first. Defended by Ferrante. And Petrie going to step up to take the biscuit. Petrie driving wide. Stops up. Goes to the goal line. It's McManus. Backdoor try for Tansey. Initial save and another by McCartney. Goes off the outside of the net. Now up top to the point. Petrie settles on the forehand for Tansey, who redirects it in. And Tansey gets his first of the season. Alfano leading the rush. Driving wide, shoots, shoulder save. Rebound, spins back out, in front, deflected by Tiso. Recollects on the boards. Pushed low. Kept in at the blue one more time, back off the wall. Tiso just over skates it and is backhanded out of the zone by McManus. Hedger gonna cut around the net with it. Avoids a check and sends a pass to Alfano. Into the zone 3-on-3. A drop pass. Now a wrister. Cohen trying to go blocker side on Degenfelder. Back for Cohen. Whacked it in, but Petrie knocks it down. Good hand-eye coordination. Puts it into the zone. Settled, slid over to Teller. Teller to the slot, Van Gordon. One more pass, they score. Hintman shovels it home. Hintman getting his first. Winning it forward, and Klingensmith's shot ramps up a stick out of play. Less than 5 to go. Shot, save off the wrister from Koisku. Comes at the wall for Teller. Kept in by Kahn. Now this one's cleared out. Icing called. Pass to Hitman, lost it in the skates. It's Kahn now. Glove stop for Degenfelder. Shot on goal, another one is stopped by Degenfelder. Again, way out of the blue paint to take away the angle. Stick checked away from Mooney. Taking it back is Aarons. Just overskated it. Whacks it out of the zone. McManus knocked down. It's back with Mooney. Mooney head up over the blue line. Cutting to the slot on the backhand. And like a center fielder reaching up to grab it is McCartney. JV hockey about to start up over on the south side. 2 varsity matchups to follow here on the north rink. From the point, hitting the glass is Petrie. That second point try is blocked. McManus collects. Goes back door looking for Ferrante. And his try was blocked by DeSarno. DeSarno able to wheel out now. Redlining in with $1:55 to go. Petrie curls around the net, couple crossovers, and has some speed. Taking it wide. It's Petrie hits the iron. Knocked down by Tanzi, and Ferrante settles in the corner. Pass blocked by DeSarno. DeSarno able to skate the puck out. Chips it in, stays home at the point. Dish for McManus. Bardell keeps it. Dinkel D to D for Petrie. Petrie cuts in front. The assistant captain skates it out. Petrie, nice move. Petrie to the backhand. Stopped up by McCartney. Final minute of play in this game. To the point, and Alfano breaking it up. And Alfano chipping it past Dinkel. It's a breakaway for Alfano. Alfano's in. He scores. Alfano getting the Tigers on the board. His second of the campaign. Comes with just 48 seconds left. Breaking the hopes of the combined shutout for the T-Birds. Dumped down the ice, and icing immediately waved off. Donnelly and Alfano getting after it. Donnelly angles, takes the puck, but a stick check by a forechecking Tissot. It's held in momentarily for Northport Huntington. At the red line, flip back in. Chura settles in front of his own bench. 2 seconds and 1 as it's dumped back in, and the T-Birds collect the victory here tonight, getting back to 500 here in the freshman division. Ten different goal scorers for Connetquot Sayville here tonight, as they pick up an 11-1 victory over the Northport Huntington Tigers. Not the result the Tigers wanted, but end on a high note, getting that goal from Alfano. Northport Huntington back in action against the Sachem Warriors on Friday, November 21st, a 7:10 p.m. matchup. That'll be the opening game of Friday Night Hockey. And the T-Birds will see you guys again not this Saturday, but next Saturday, November 15th. That's a matchup against Southampton, a 9:30 puck drop. T-Birds picking up the win, move to 3-3 here in freshman division hockey in the SCHSHL. 2 more games on the schedule tonight. We move to varsity division action next. Sachem Hockey Club and the East Islip Chiefs. On behalf of Gabe Takuri, Sam Musnick, and Paul Trantini, I'm Travis Quigley. Hope you all have a great rest of the night. We'll see you next time here on the LI Sports Network.